Hey there, Rebel retirees. Marlene here. Today I want to talk about something that I know is on a lot of people's minds, and that's healthcare and retirement. We hear it all the time. I can't retire until I'm 65 because I need the healthcare. I need the health insurance. Aside from the fact that people think that the healthcare system is dysfunctional and confusing and overall just broken, they do feel compelled to stay at that job because they don't know what else to do with health insurance because they know if they quit that job, they're going to have to pay for some sort of health insurance. So they think waiting until 65 to get Medicare is the solution, but Medicare doesn't cover everything. So that's why you see people getting these advantage plans. So I know people think that this is a safety net and they can't retire or quit their job because of that. People think that, well, I'll retire at 65, I'll get the Medicare, and then I can finally relax. But a lot of people don't make it until they're 65. I hate to be morbid, but, keep that in mind. Check your family history. And this video is about health. So think about what you're doing in terms of taking care of your health. But a lot of people will say that, their jobs are creating a lot of stress and burnout. If they wait until 65 just for that Medicare, they feel like their health has been so depleted that they can't even enjoy it. So I have had people come back to me and say that they were happy that they did retire earlier and not worry about those things because their health improved after they retired. So I want to ask you this question. Is staying in a job that you hate, a job that you don't love? And, a lot of people will say that they don't love their jobs. So I'm not talking about to you guys that love your jobs. I'm talking to you folks out there who don't like your job, want to get away from it, and maybe hate your job. Is staying for the health care, the health insurance, really worth it? And so here's the truth that no one really wants to talk about. You have more power over your health than you may realize. And it starts with right thinking about your body and its ability to heal itself and maintain health. So, in my view, the best healthcare plan is taking care of your health now. Just like you maintain your car or your home, your body and mind need maintenance too. And so, what that means is getting enough sleep, eating real nourishing food, moving your body daily, managing stress before it manages you, because stress is something that really ages your body quickly. So you need to relax. Spending time outside, nature has a way of really rejuvenating us. And also being part of your community. If you're taking a walk, you can just have a chat with a neighbor. That's good for your health. Getting back to this whole thing about having the power over your health through your mind and body, I think it's very important to think about your thoughts. And anytime that you have a negative thought about your health or just about anything, and we all have negative thoughts, so I'm not saying that easy to do, okay, because we all have negative thoughts, but whenever you have a negative thought, replace that with a positive one, because studies have shown that a positive outlook does really weigh heavily on how your health is as you get older. To be healthier, you need to have a positive outlook and also to have positive thoughts. These things really aren't luxuries. They are life-saving strategies. And I guess I could say that they don't come with any copays. Okay. Everything I just said is something that you can do for free. It doesn't have a copay. So here's what I want you to know. You don't have to wait until 65 to live a life that's healthy, free, and fulfilling now. So in our just-in-time retirement lifestyle, we focus on using what we have, taking care of ourselves now, and designing a life we don't need to escape from. Okay, so maybe you may come to realize you don't need that corporate job after all. It's about determining what you value. Think of it that way. Maybe the job is killing you and you would be better off, or maybe the value is it's in a longer life. Consider that you could work part-time or freelance. You could get rid of your regular 9 to 5 and start something different. Go to a part-time job, do some freelancing. You can simplify your life and live better with what you value because your health is priceless. So here are 3 quick tips to get you started. Number 1, track your daily habits. You can use a small notebook or journal. There's also free apps. You can see how often you move, sleep, drink your water, get fresh air, and awareness is the first step. So, if you don't have a problem with, tracking on your tracker to find out how much sleep you've received or whatever, use your tracker. That's a great way to find out how many steps you've had. That's what I use it for, is to track my steps. And also, I have a meditation app on here for 3 minutes of meditation. When I get stressed out, I can do some deep breathing, and it always helps. Deep breathing always helps. So, number 2, schedule your self-care. And put it on a calendar where you can put in your different practices that you want to do. If it's a morning walk, if it's a meditation, and all of these things are worthwhile. I like this reminder from Kelly from Fitness Blender. Fitness Blender is one of my favorite go-to workout YouTube channels. And so what Kelly says is carving out just 20 to 30 minutes to work out helps keep you sane, eases stress, and makes you feel so much better. And so, yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with that. And I always say that I practice yoga, and that helps keep me sane. And it also lowers blood pressure. And yeah, it's just an overall good mind-body experience whenever you exercise. And so number 3, find a health buddy. So this could be a spouse, a friend, even an online group, Facebook groups or something like that, where you can check in weekly, encourage each other, and maybe share healthy recipes, find, different wellness routines and workout routines. There's something that's come to mind right now is Get Fit with Rick. He has walking workout videos where you can get your steps in, 3,000 steps in 20 minutes. It's for people of all ages. He says that his Facebook group, I'm not a part of his Facebook group, but he does say that his Facebook group offers a lot of opportunity for engagement with other people about their progress. So I'll put links in the description to these channels so you can check it out for yourself. And so in closing, I want to say that you are not powerless in this system. You don't have to wait for permission or Medicare to live well. So take care of yourself now, live with purpose, and don't let fear dictate your future. Until next time, stay curious, stay healthy, and trust your retirement journey. Thank you for watching. I'm Marlene with Rebel Retirement, and I'll see you next time.